Away from the US, thousands of people have gathered in Hong Kong's sweltering heat for the latest round of mass protests over the extradition bill that sparked crisis and violent clashes over the last 2 months. Protesters are marching from the bustling shopping district of Causeway Bay, the Victoria Park, to Wan Chai today. These are live visuals coming to you straight from Hong Kong, and these protests come a day after tens of thousands have gathered to voice their support for the police force, which has been accused of using excessive force against these anti-extradition bill activists. Last weekend, 2 initially peaceful protests had descended into running clashes between baton-wielding police and activists, which resulted in scores of injuries and more than 40 arrests. Millions have rallied over the past 2 months in an unprecedented show of force against Hong Kong's embattled leader, Carrie Lam. In response to the mass demonstrations and clashes that began in early June, Carrie Lam had promised that the extradition bill was quote-unquote dead. But the activists have vowed to continue the protests until Carrie Lam meets key demands, which includes the permanent withdrawal of the controversial extradition bill and democratic reforms to establish direct elections. The protesters also want Carrie Lam to resign. The protesters are worried that Beijing would use the extradition bill to take activists and political enemies from Hong Kong to be tried in the courts in mainland China. An audio clip said to be a recording of the United Kingdom and Iranian naval forces has been released. In this audio, Iranian forces can be heard asking the British side if the seized UK tanker was violating international law. The audio has been released by Maritime Company. Let's first listen in.
Seven Navy patrol boat, this is British warship Foxtrot 236. Sir, your request that you are transmitting to the Stena Imperial hinder and impede her passage. You must not impair, impede, obstruct or hamper the passage of the MV Stena Imperio. She is great. Please confirm that you are not intending to violate international law by unlawfully attempting to board the MV Stena.
Stena, this is good evening, Caro. About in vicinity. If you obey, you will be safe, Captain. After your course 236 0 degrees, immediate camera start.